Boom. Oh wait, boom. I wasn't even actually planning on like buying this today. I was completely sure. I was like, I don't need it day one. I'll just let it be. I'll just let it be fine. No, here's what we're doing. I went out this morning, literally woke up. I woke up at like 7:30 and was like, when does Target open? And they opened and I went and I got one. So that's what happened. But let's take a look at what's inside this thing. So the box looks pretty much exactly like a regular Nintendo Switch box, but now this one's got a sticker that says Mario Kart on it. Funny that there's not like a difference. Like it's just the same box, but with like Mario Kart with like, this is literally like on the box, this is a sticker. That's not printed, that's a sticker. Pull back this tab. Oh, there's tape on it. One second. Safety scissors. Okay, cut that tape off. Good. Pop this open. Opens this way, and then I believe it flaps open like this. Whoa. Wow. Okay, first impression, this thing is big. Like, this is actually really big. Wow, you know what? I'm gonna run and grab my Switch OLED just to show you the difference. So for comparison, this is my Switch OLED and its controller, so let's just start with the Joy-Cons. So, Joy-Con 2s, let's see how they feel and look. Oh, wow. Okay, they're a lot slimmer than I expected. I kind of expected them to be really like thick, but like, this is actually really slim. Buttons are a lot bigger, easier to click. Very clicky, actually. That's pretty cool. Let's compare them to like a Switch 1 Joy-Con. So, significantly bigger, but pretty much the exact same like width. Honestly, I think this one might be a little too long. Where this one like is a little too short, this one's a little too long. These two, they feel really nice though. They feel really matte and really like slick. I like that. The front face is like kind of sharply flat, really interesting enough. But I like it. I couldn't tell from like the trailers, but this color is actually a lot more like pastel-y, kind of like washed out. Washed out's the wrong word because that sounds negative. I really like it. It's like a pastel color, and I like that a lot. That's really nice. Let's see the actual system itself. If I can get into it. There we go. Okay, so slide that out of the thing. Wow. Okay, that's got some weight to it. Like, I can't really, like, hard to explain over video, but that's pretty heavy compared to this. Like, I guess with the Joy-Cons, the Switch OLED is heavier. Let me take these off. So, this is the OLED model. This is the new Switch 2. And the OLED was already huge compared to like the Switch 1 in terms of screen size. This thing is like significantly bigger. I mean, I knew it was gonna be, but like seeing it in pictures and trailers and videos is so much different. Let's see how these things slot in. So this will be my first time ever inserting them. Oh, and they click. They click nice. They click really nice. Okay, let's feel this one. Like, the magnet just slides it right in. Now, are these like loose? Okay, there's a little wiggle up and down, but like, these things are not coming out. Like, wow, okay. Like, how hard would I have to pull to like force this thing out? Okay, you can eventually force it out, but that took a lot of effort. So now the buttons on the back are these triggers here. Oh, the thing just falls out when you do it. Like it just falls out. Oh yeah. Like you hit the button and oh, it literally pushes a pin into it and it drops out. Okay, that's interesting. Does this have power? Can I turn this thing on right now? Oh yeah. Wow. That is big. It's a big screen. Nintendo Switch 2. Let's take a look under here. I'm pretty sure this is where the Mario Kart code is. Yeah, okay. So if you order the Mario Kart bundle, you're gonna get a code like this. Just scratch this off, and I guess that's just the download code for it. So I gotta keep that one safe. Put that aside. Okay. User manual or something. Okay. Safety information. Oh, got a new HDMI cord. Oh, the thingies. Let's take a look at the thingies. The rails. That's what they're called. Gotta take these off the Switch. Let's flip it into adventure mode, shall we? Oh, that honestly feels okay. This feels a little flimsier than I expected it to. It's definitely not as good as the OLED model was, but I mean, it works. Okay, it does work. It is still all directions, so that's fine. Let's take these things off. It's open face, which is kind of strange, which means these buttons are always gonna be the triggers that you press. Let me turn this off so I don't accidentally press a button. So this just slide onto. Okay, interesting. Is there a locking mechanism? Or these just magnet on like the other stuff does? Okay. So this magnets together like it does on the Switch 2. and then you hit the same button to take them off. Okay, that's nice, honestly. The flimsy locks on the crappy ones for the Switch 1 is just, it's just bad. It's just bad. So that feels nice. That feels really good. Of course, this system comes with an HDMI cord. I have plenty of HDMI cords, but it's always nice to have one, especially an official Nintendo one. I got the little Nintendo little stamp right there. That's kind of fun. Oh, the power brick. You know, I'm sure most people already have seen these things, but I didn't like actually look into the specs of anything or what these things are. I'm very surprised that this is just a USB-C cable. Like it's USB-C to USB-C, and that goes into a USB-C block for this. So that's really interesting that it comes out as a block. I'm gonna have to be careful not to lose this because I am infamous for losing cords that don't already have a block attached to them. Switch 2 grip. Whoa. I mean, I knew it was gonna have to be open face and flat like this so I could actually fit the Switch 2 Joy-Con sliding in this way, but that's kind of wacky. They're just flat, but they just snap on in like that. Ooh. Honestly, I think I prefer the feel of this one on the Switch 1. Like, let me grab those and just do a side by side here. So the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, I think I prefer the feel of the Switch 1 ones because it kind of wraps my hands better and my hands kind of fall in the right spot versus this one, which feels really flat. Like because it can't have anything on the side here, it feels like it kind of just like falls inward and is a little flat. So that's the Switch 2 Joy-Con grip. Definitely not bad, but it's definitely flat-faced. It reminds me of those really, was it an Xbox? I can't remember. I think there was like some controller that was just like flat and gross and I didn't like it, but it reminds me of that. Okay, and last but not least, we got the new dock. Let's take a look. Ooh. This is a hefty, I know everything's bigger with the Switch 2, but like this is a pretty big dock. Now this might be hard to actually get on camera at this angle, but let's just try and see how it feels sliding in. Honestly, it's still like kind of flimsy like the Switch 1 was, but it's a little more snug than the Switch 1 was. It's a tiny bit more snug. So I think it fits more like it belongs there rather than like it's gonna fall out. It will fall out, I'm sure, if you turn it upside down. Yeah, okay. So this is everything that the Switch 2 comes with in box. It comes with the charger, comes with an HDMI cord, the Joy-Cons, the actual console, the dock. You get a grip for that, and then you get the 2 little flimsy grips. And then obviously if you got the bundle, you get the Mario Kart bundle. But let's turn this thing on and see what goes. Maybe I'll actually just keep it facing me and then I'll just flip the footage in post because I need to be able to see it. English, the Americas. Always read the user license agreement, of course, as I just did, clearly. Internet settings, gotta set up my internet. I imagine the brightness is not all the way up. Maybe it's because it might be dying. That could be it. Whatever they want. Okay, using the stand. Yep, I know how to use the stand. I've taken these off before. Does it make me? It makes you detach the Joy-Cons, so you know how to do it. Okay, fair enough. Okay, it's got to download the update now. It takes about 5 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that, apparently. Okay. I don't have another outlet over here, so let's hope it doesn't die. Let's see how much battery it came with out of the box. System update complete. Okay, I was able to sign into my account. There I am. That's me. Yippee. Okay, move system and source close. Oh, okay. Guess we're doing this now. Gotta close Smash Bros. I'm playing Smash Bros. Close, thank you. Yep. Next. Connect AC adapter. Well, friggity fraggity. Doesn't transfer to Nintendo Switch 2. That's the one. Oh my gosh, I have to update my Switch 1. Update now, yes, please, thank you. Could have been more prepared, but you know how it is. I only took the first hour of work off for this. I really gotta go. This gotta get done. You know, I'm looking at the camera. I totally marked this wrong. There's so much more frame that I could use. Why did I mark the tape here? Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Any second now, it'll be done. Update complete, system will restart. Woohoo! Let's go! Don't mind me, just waiting for my system. System transfer, there we go. Okay, next. Are you gonna reconnect to the internet automatically or are you gonna be angry about it? Doing a little dance because I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Okay, so Pokemon has to transfer, Animal Crossing has to transfer, Kirby demo, the Kirby demo and the Hyrule Warriors demo. That's fine. And Splatoon 2, that's not a big deal. Okay, oh, it's connecting. It sees it. Start download. Woo! Now I'm recording on my webcam over here and my phone right here. I hope my phone does not run out of space because it only had an hour of recording left in its memory. Let's hope. I can't see because the tripod is covering where it says how long I've been recording for. Okay, wait, on my laptop, my webcam's been recording for 27 minutes, so I still got time. I still got about half an hour before this thing shuts off. So we're good for now. We're good for now. Ah, system is about to restart. Now we're talking. You know what? We didn't have to use a fancy Animal Crossing transfer. It just said it was going to transfer it. That's really cool. That's cool, because last time I had like 3 Switches throughout my life, and I've had to transfer Animal Crossing with the fancy one every time. Now, I don't know if I'll be playing much Animal Crossing anymore, but maybe I'll get back into it. Who knows? We're back to the downloading page. False alarm with the restart. I will say, after like typing in passwords and stuff on this thing, the buttons are definitely way better than on the Switch 1. They're way softer, a little like, I don't know, punchier. They're not perfect. They're definitely not perfect buttons, but they're better than the Switch 1's buttons were, that's for sure. It's got a little jingle, that's funny. Let me see if I can turn the brightness up. There we go, okay. Again, the Switch 2 is way bigger than the Switch OLED, like way bigger. Look at that screen difference. Like, wow. It kind of speaks for itself in terms of how big it is. The Switch OLED has more of a yellower tint, where the main one has like a softer bluer tint. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know anything about screens, but the Switch 2 looks better. It looks better, but it might just be because it's bigger. Because the size is so much bigger, that might just be why it looks better, but it definitely looks better. It feels better. It feels like more matte, whereas like these feel kind of like, I don't know. It makes the Switch 1 feel cheap. Especially like the Joy-Cons and stuff, you can tell that like these are like higher quality devices. So that's my unboxing of the Switch 2. I love you, bye.